did you see Chris Rock's bit about that?
Oh,
about
it's classic.
About Jada. What did he say? He's like Jada Pinkett protesting at the Oscars is like me protesting outside of Beyonce's pussy.
Yeah, no,
I'm
Rihanna,
not
right?
invited.
Yeah,
No,
Rihanna,
Rihanna's pussy. I was not invited.
It's a great joke.
It's perfect.
Who is the other black actor who tweeted?
Thanks for almost fucking it up though. Like how you chimed in the middle of me.
Sorry,
really,
I was trying
really
to
good for the timing.
Who was the other black actor who tweeted, "Hey Rihanna, hey Jada, act better." I was like, oh, jeez, man, I can't.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
It's good. You want to get favor with the Academy. That's the way to go.
It's like, God
Back 'em
damn.
up. What did you think about that whole Oscar So White?
Well, you want my answer?
Yes.
Please.
More wrestling or?
Whenever something bothers me, whenever something bothers me, I'm usually kind of right about it in a way, like where I go, why? I know the message is important, and I obviously am not prejudiced, and I want everybody to be equal. I think I resent when people cram it down my throat and try to shame me or scold me, which I felt like the Oscars were doing a little bit. They did a good job, I think, of kind of taking the piss out of it, making it, come on, we're all fucking blah, blah, blah. And Chris Rock did a good job with what he had. But I always feel like when Joe Biden talked about consent, and when Lady Gaga got up and sang that song about victims of sexual abuse, like, I get it. I'm with you. I'm not pro-rape, but I felt...
Who's not going to rape someone because of a Lady Gaga song?
Exactly.
You are really not committed to rape.
Matter of fact, it made me more angry.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, I don't even want to rape, but I feel like it.
That's what you feel like you're being...
manipulated.
And demonized.
Not only
that,
it's a manipulation where I already agree with you. Like,
yeah,
so it's
we're
like,
all on board.
Like racism is bad.
Yeah,
Duh.
we're all on board.
You telling me something I don't know?
Sexual assault, it's bad.
Yeah.
Duh.
Thank God
Joe
Lady
Biden.
Gaga told me that, because I was about to go rape a bitch. Thank God you sung
thanks
that
for making
song.
a stand. What?
Yeah, but it's not real. It's social virtuing.
Yeah.
It's virtue signaling. That's what Michael Shermer calls it.
But this is the other thing, Joe.
Let me devil's advocate for a second. Devil's advocate for a second.
Can you do that? Can you advocate?
I can advocate
Advocate for the devil?
I do understand the idea that if you are Sam Smith and you say, hey, this is for all the LBT people out there, or if you are Lady Gaga.
LBT?
LGBT.
LGBT,
You
whatever.
forgot the gay
Yeah,
people.
sorry.
You only have
How-
lesbians, trannies,
how dare
and
you?
bis.
It's all I see, guys. It's all I see.
You don't see gay?
No, I have to exclude them.
Do you see women's clothing and men's clothing?
I
or
don't,
no?
dude. I'm just so colorblind. I don't even know if you guys are girls or boys. Do you have a front hole or a cock?
Front hole?
Let me check.
There it is. But what was I saying? Something really profound.
But this is my thing, Joe.
Just
I know.
While you're thinking, I'm just going to keep going while you're thinking.
What was I? What were we?
Well, I think you were saying that. I don't know what you're saying.
Me neither.
Just someone says something.
Oh yeah. So there, I do think that there is a place to say, hey, if you are a victim out there, if you're a transgender kid and you're thinking about killing yourself,
Yeah, I feel
there is
bad for that.
value. There's value to seeing really cool people, actors that you look up to, saying, hey, dude, it's okay. You're not a freak, or it's okay to be who you are because that's the truth of who you are, and feel empowered. Like I get that.
I can't wait until it's no longer an issue. So then we can start figuring out which one of these transgender people are just dummies that happen to be transgender.
Yeah.
Which one of these gay people are just dummies that happen to be gay. Like there's a lot of that where people get free rides just because they're from a marginalized group.
It's not just that.
And they're annoying. But they're a part of this whole thing. Like a lot of the a lot of the real is just coming from dummies that support a great cause.
And they have a
and
voice.
That's a big problem with the whole social justice warrior movement, is that a lot of it is just really fucked up socially retarded people. And those people have found an area in which if you support this area, you can be the biggest cunt in the world supporting that area. You could be fucking horrendous to people, rude to people, try to destroy people's lives, as long as you're doing within the confines and the parameters of that cause. And I don't buy it, because I think those are just terrible people. Those people terrible people that found a good cause.
But to be specific, I don't even think it's about.
Voice.
You can call them terrible people. I think people like that are way less interested in the actual cause. They're way more interested in power.
Yeah,
100%.
And you see that. Like you see people who, whether they're in Greenpeace or whatever, they just are not satisfied with winning a victory. they are more interested in demonizing and controlling another group of people.
I also think with going back to the Oscars, yes, there's no black people, nominated. Could it just be that all the white people had great movies that year? Maybe they never got the major roles, which is an issue, but it just so happens this year all the great movies, all the great actors happen to be white, so you just chalk it up as that.
I don't think Hollywood's racist.
It's a clever move, though, because Hollywood, they're such pussies that once you do have protests like this and say Oscar's so white, they're going to fucking panic now.
It's going to be all black next year.
Oh,
everyone's
also
black.
what they're going to, like the type of movies that are going to get made, they're going to try to make movies for.
Tyler Perry's like, yes.
No, that's not going to work. But they're going to try to make really diversity-oriented movies. It's going to be a bigger deal. Of course, yeah. It's all artificial. Yeah. So this is like an adolescent stage. So we'll get through this stage, and then it'll just be quality. Like there's no denying Denzel Washington is one of the greatest actors of all time. You don't give a fuck if he's black or if he's white. He's fucking spectacular.
Like Robert Downey Jr. when he went blackface, still great.
Shouldn't even talk. You couldn't do that today.
Brendan, you're creating controversy.
Tropic Thunder. If you tried to do that today, you couldn't.
You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. I'm saying he was a great.
That's right. I forgot he did that, and he was really
amazing in it. That's all I'm saying. You can't do that today.
You never go full of her like in some Native American outfit, like a Pocahontas type outfit for Halloween.
Probably looks hot.
Probably hot as fuck, but just fucking all the hate.
Well, people want.
Who are you standing up for? Who are you standing up for too? Are you standing
people
up?
want any reason
to
fucking
for?
hate.
If I
Native Americans do not understand what cultural misappropriation is. You don't because you have white privilege.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, you should just shut the fuck up and listen. This is a big thing that they like to do. If someone of color is speaking, shut the fuck up and listen. Wow. I am noble and I am progressive, and I want you to shut the fuck up and listen. It's a big thing. If a woman is talking about women's issues, how about we shut the fuck up, guys? How about you guys, you men, just shut the fuck up?
But the thing is,
so
when
hostile.
I posted the Indian video, you don't even know the context.
I know.
So for you to jump on there and be like, this is offensive. Bitch, you're white.
It was
you don't know the context.
It was also traditional garb. It actually was very historically accurate.
I don't give a fuck if it's fake as fuck.
Do you ever listen to...
It's a character.
Do you ever watch the YouTube videos from the Amazing Atheist?
No.
Amazing Atheist is great. He's been on the podcast before, too. He's fucking great. His videos are amazing. And because it's amazing. But he had one the other day about how feminists hate when you use the phrase, not all men. Because they want you to somehow or another be guilty for the actions of all men. So if guys say, whoa, not all men rape. Like, I don't rape. Stop saying all, stop categorizing all men.
Which is fair.
Which is totally fair.
Yeah.
But he does this whole thing on this article that some woman who's a crazy feminist, who, by the way, I went to her page. I'm blocked. I love when I don't even know anybody. I'm blocked on their Twitter page.
She knew your ass was going to try coming
favorite
after.
Things. No, you use these block programs that anybody who might have any remotely controversial view.
God
they don't have to
forbid.
say.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She's insular.
You're probably blocked too.
Insulating herself.
But his fucking video on it is sensational. He does such a good job of covering all the points. He's self-deprecating. He's
YouTube?
Funny. He's got really good fucking points. And he's got I've been on a binge watch of some of his videos lately. He's
I'll definitely watch him.
I'll watch him.
But this one, like, just skewers the feminist ideology that you're supposed to just feel guilty for the actions of men that have done horrible things when you haven't done a goddamn thing.
Right.
But it's like what it is they have this ability to demonize, and they don't want to lose it. Mm-hmm. You know, they can call up and they use fake statistics, like 1 in 4 women.
That's
has
a
been
lie.
raped.
That was Christine Summers on your podcast exposed
exactly.
that gender study guy from Arizona, I think, or a woman from
real
Arizona
statistic?
was the one who said that, and she didn't have any. It was a shoddy experiment. It was bullshit.
And
and
it's also they redefined what sexual assault and rape is to include regret.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which is outrageous.
And also alcohol. If you've had sex while inebriated.
So if you had sex, even if
they've
you had
kind of
sex,
abandoned that. They've kind of abandoned that, by the way. But feminists were riding that hard to the point where some
remember.
feminists wrote a blog about it. Like, if you have had sex while drunk, you've raped somebody.
I remember.
Like,
shit,
what?
son.
Like, they were saying women don't have sex with your man if your man's drunk because he can't consent. Like, listen, can I just sign a paper where you could suck my dick when I'm drunk?
Yeah, is there any way I can just text you approval?
You can't consent right now. Trust me. We're gonna be okay.
Trust me, I am ready to go. I will sign whatever you want.
I would like to find the guy that has ever sued or taken a woman to court or tried to call the cops because he was drunk and a girl fucked him. I want to find that girl.
How
I want to find
dare
that guy.
you?
Yeah,
How
well,
dare you? Can't be my friend.
There was a story a guy wrote, an article I remember about 10 years ago in the New York Times, and he was talking about being a battered male, and his girl beat him up.
It does happen though.
Of course it does.
No,
but
for sure,
he
it's
would
a
go.
shame.
He went to the cops 3 times, and the cops were like this.
God.
They were like,
Man up.
hey,
Man
bro.
up, bro.
They were like, they would all snicker.
Is this in New York?
Yeah,
or what?
it was in New York City.
Yeah, go to a New York
You get
cop
these
and
New
tell
York
me you're getting
cops.
bullied by chicks.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
you
like,
know,
hey,
what's
dude.
funny is that was one of the subjects that the Amazing Atheist, his name's TJ, one of the things that he brought up was that he used to work with this woman who used to sexually assault him. Like, and TJ's like a big sort of like outside of doing his YouTube videos, he's, you know, kind of an introverted guy a little bit.
Yeah.
And he worked at this place, and this woman who was an older woman, and she was his boss, she was always grabbing his ass and fucking with him. She's a...
It's funny when it
he didn't like
happens.
her, though.
It's
She wasn't
funny when
hot.
it happens to a guy. It happens to a girl. It's terrible. For a guy, to me, it's hilarious. He
Hey,
walks in,
suck
she's
it up,
all,
bro.
"Hey, sugar tits, why don't you get over here?" To me, that's hilarious.
I wouldn't. I know. There's nothing she could do to him that I would press charges on.
Yeah, I
Nothing.
don't. I'm confused.
Eh,
I
deal
would
with it.
laugh it off. I would literally laugh it off.
Deal with it, bro. Deal with it.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
There's so much confusion with so many of these subjects.
When I was 14, if an older woman took advantage of me, I would have been A-okay.
Yeah, but if she
I
was
would've
your boss
celebrated.
and she was gross,
Huh?
if she was your boss and she was gross, and I think he was
oh,
like
well.
20. I think he was a young guy.
Yeah, I'd
but-
suck it up.
Yeah, but you're a different guy too. Like if you're like an emotionally less
Introverted.
maybe, yeah, more introverted, a little
It's
less
just different
stable.
for women, man. The guy's stronger. The guy gets
Oh, yeah.
inside your body. It's 1,000 times
No,
different.
Yeah,
no
she's
doubt
not
about
gonna
it.
hold him
No
down.
doubt
Fuck
about
it.
it.
Yeah.
But it's like saying murder is really bad.
Right.
So don't go. I mean, if someone punches someone, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
But it is like getting
Yes,
knocked
it
out
is.
is not as bad as getting stabbed and murdered.
Right.
But it's
Not
still
fun.
not good for you.
Right.
So like his position of being sexually assaulted by that woman is not as bad as
I don't
if
know why that's funny.
it was
to me.
reversed.
I know it's fucked up, and
It
I have
is.
a weird
It's
mind,
funny.
but it's
There are
hilarious to me. Him at night dreading going into work when he walks in. Hey, fucking sugar dick! You know, just
Yeah.
harass him nonstop.
Yeah.
What's even more funny is you being callous about this with a mouthful of elk. You're just chewing it down, mocking this guy.
How dare you, bro?
I had so
Hey,
much
I think
hate.
it's fucking funny.
so much hate.
Come on, pussy. It is weird. And the other thing that's weird is like I don't have any sympathy for these fucking 16-year-old kids where their teacher blows them. You know, when they get in gangbangs with a
Where
hot
the,
blonde
what
teacher.
fucking
fine.
school was this?
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I
Thanks,
loved it.
Aurora Hills. Where was my dick suck?
The real problem is the one pussy that falls in love with her. That's the real problem.
I know. That's
what
who-
happens.
He fucks
Yeah.
it up for
Yeah,
everyone.
he ruins the
Because then he
gangbang.
starts telling
Yeah.
everyone.
Baby, you fucking out of my group.
Yeah, he's like, if I can't
Shut
have
it
you, no
down.
one can have you.
I like I like the courts too. It's just this hot ass teacher.
Oh, my God.
Like this poor kid, you've terrorized him.
One of the
Meanwhile,
teachers
kid's
was
like,
pretty,
huh?
right? One of the
Yeah.
teachers.
Oh, there's
One
a
of 'em.
There's a whole list of
Jamie,
them.
let me see one of these. Let me
There's
see
a
some of these.
website dedicated to hot teachers that have fucked their kids.
Really?
Yeah.
My teachers were
bless them.
warlocks, son. I had nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
I can't remember a single hot teacher that I had in all through my years.
I had
But
a kindergarten, first grade, Miss Famuaro smoke show.
there was a dude that was a handsome guy that was a Spanish teacher, and I think he was like, oh my
Wow.
God.
What?
Whoa, she's hot as fuck.
Free that woman right now.
Hope
I will pay her bail
How much
right
time
now.
is she doing? What does it say? Where's she going to
Red
He's
jail?
Jail.
17.
Can we get rid?
Oh.
He was 17.
Between 14 and 17 years.
Oh, for whatever.
Went free on bail, but was tried for oral.
She was
violation.
23.
She was blowing
Minor.
a new guy.
She went free on bail.
She got free on bail and was blowing more people.
Oh, copulation. on
She's
minor.
a freak. Look, there's some girls. Oh, well, a little thick.
Not really.
like big
For a
I don't
titties.
think so.
Me too. I like
Speak
to
for
sit-
yourself.
Big old titties.
Dude, look at these fucking.
They're
What
gorgeous.
fucking school is this?
dirty bitch school.
They're gorgeous.
God damn it.
Sex
Not,
with a
not in
15-year-old
Denver,
boy in a
Colorado.
car. Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of hot
Oh,
ones,
leave it
man.
alone.
A lot of hot ones.
free them.
Well-
Free them.
You know, also, a lot of these guys, they're like really good at seducing older women.
And they're
That's what
good-looking
it is.
dudes, probably.
Young, handsome
She's
fella.
25-year-old, had sex with 18-year-old. I don't see a problem with
Me
it.
neither.
If he's
at all.
18, was
Yeah,
he
he's
18?
18, having sex with an
that's-
18-year-old
How
male
is that
student.
even illegal?
She's a Spanish
The age of
teacher.
consent in
The
Texas
age
is
of
18.
consent, it says 18, but a
Oh,
law
teachers.
forbidding teachers from having sexual relationships with students regardless of their age. Whatever. Quit your job, bitch.
Grand
Suck this
jury
dick.
refused to find her guilty. The grand jury refused to find her guilty, though. It's all good.
Yeah, for sure stop teaching Spanish and just go suck
She's
his
only
dick.
7 years older than him. He's probably giving that good 18-year-old dick.
Oh, just cardio for days.
Hard.
Oh, my
Hard as a diamond.
Can't even believe he's fucking.